What is Slake YouTube? This is Juan from TheGamersMinistry, and the footage that you're watching is from February 6th, 2012, and today is February 10th, 2012. Anyway, what I was saying earlier was that Igor is one annoying hunchback. I'm serious. Like, the dude, if you don't have holy water, what you need to do is just simply let the game, let him beat you, run out of lives, and start the stage again, grab the holy water, and just make it. It's going to be so much easier if you do follow that route. I am telling you. Anyway, we are now in the 5th stage, and this is probably the hardest stage in the game because of a little segment that's going to be coming up in a little while. But anyway, I got really lucky in the beginning, as you may have noticed, grabbing the double shot. Usually you don't find that there. You'll find it at a much later point. I'll let you know where it is. But right where you're near the next candle after I found the double shot, you'll find the actual holy water for this stage. And this is another stage where I highly recommend it. Then you have holy water, because if you have holy water, life is just going to be a little bit easier. At this section right here where I am, you're supposed to find an extra life or something. I have no idea how you do it, but whatever. I mean, go find it on Game Facts. But what I do know is that right there you'll find a double shot. Since I already had a double shot, you can get a triple shot. And for some unknown glitch, the red skeletons that are supposed to appear here are not here. So go figure. Anyway, as we plow through this stage, this section is pretty easy. You can find pork chop right there. that roasted chicken, roasted wall chicken is supposed to be, according to the man, is supposed to be pork chop. Why? I have no clue. But anyway, here's the reason why this stage is so hard. The heavily armored knights. Now these dudes, they can be easily taken care of with holy water. But if you start whipping them, it takes about 6 to 8 whiplashes in order to beat them. And for this little dude right here, that's what I kind of recommend. Just throw some holy water, go to the last little block, throw holy water, and step back so he aggroes forward. And that way, oh yeah, right there, that's an axe. Do not grab that. Just whip it if you want to. Just let the axe drop and disappear if you have holy water. Okay, so here's really where that candle right there is where you're supposed to find originally a double shot. If you had the holy water up to that point, that candle will have a double shot for you, and almost immediately I'll show you where you can find a triple shot in order to just decimate death. And yes, the boss of this stage is death. Sorry for spoiling that for you. But this game is from 1987, so I mean seriously, this game is ultra old. If you do not know this by now, I'm sorry about that. And besides, I'm not a big time YouTuber, so you should probably already know this from other YouTubers. But anyway, if you go up here, this is something that I can't figure out, why Nintendo Capri Sun was suffering so much in this stage where you can just find holy water in the beginning. But anyway, at that block right there, that hidden wall over there, you can find a triple shot or a double shot if you didn't grab the double shot from the candle earlier. So yeah, this is all you need. You should have a full-blown holy water attack that will just simply make short work of death, and I'll show you how in a few seconds. Truth be told, after seeing Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Play of Castlevania, I had not to that point ever had beaten Castlevania. After I see him and beat it, I started playing the game again, and I've ever since then I've defeated this game about 5 times already. I mean, I just simply decided, like, it's not gonna be a fluke. I'm gonna keep doing this, and I did, and I feel great for accomplishing such a silly little task. But whatever, it was a life goal of mine, I guess, and a very silly one. You'll find a lot of people that fight death with a cross. That's where you'll find it. And actually, something that I want to make call attention about is seriously, all the weapons here in this game are all let's just say holy based or based on Christ, like holy water, the cross, stuff like that. So I just want to say that, I just want to make note of how powerful the influence of Christ is, even in games where we're saying that some of the best, well, actually the best 2 weapons in the game, which is the holy water and the cross, have something to do with Christianity or God in general. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to say Christianity only, because then probably some people might get offended. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, in order to defeat the Angel of Death, just throw holy water right here, and that's it. That's all you need to do. This is the easy way to handle him. I've been thinking of doing a second run of Castlevania, but never using holy water, so that should make the game ultra interesting and really hard, and me suffering a lot. But I'll do that at some point, maybe in the very distant future. Yeah, I'll revisit this game probably. But yeah, we make short work of this stage. And we're on to the final stage, well, the final level now. We're going now to stage 16, if you can notice that on your upper left corner. And yes, here we go, onto the final boss. I love this music, really do. It's pretty fun. Oh, you can find an axe there. So yeah, it's not like you really need it. Don't grab it. But here, the best way to just handle this is I watch a speed run, and all you need to do is just simply jump right there. Just simply jump and grab this clock. Forget about the holy water. You'll get another holy water later. But yeah, this is the best way to handle this. Until here, boom, fail. Yeah, you need to be careful. I need to time my jumps better in this section. But yeah, anyway, you don't really care about the holy water as much in this part of the stage. Anyway, yeah, so for this guy, yeah, I kind of recommend when you jump, try to point towards the, towards the ready. Sorry about that. I knew that was coming. I was gonna die there again. I think this is my successful run of this part of the stage. Oh, nope, I lied. Yeah, definitely this is the last one. But anyway, something, truth be told, so here you see that I only have one life left, and I promise you, this time I make it to the very end. But you see that I have one life left, and when I get to Dracula with this one life, I die, and I have 0 lives left. And you won't get to see that because as soon as I got to Dracula, I'm starting to use footage from a previous recording from February 5. So when I see the section when I get to actual Dracula boss fight, that's from February 5. So what happened, you may ask? I decided, you know what? Since I failed so much at Dracula before defeating him, I decided to use a previous recording so I don't have to go through the pain of defeating him. And truth be told, I never beaten this game on a single set of lives or continues. And what I decided to do was, you know what, I'm just gonna use a previous recording. Oh yeah, watch out for that knife right there. That's a knife drop, guaranteed knife drop. Anyway, the point is that when I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna use other footage, and I saved this state to my Wii. Oh, here's the reason why you need to grab that clock. Just simply freeze these enemies, and you got your work cut out for you, because that is just easy. And if you want to find a double shot for some reason, there it is. But you don't really need it. Just forget about it. Anyway, so when I fought Dracula, although I saved this state, I went back to it later, and I defeated him on my first try. And I was so frustrated that I didn't graph that because I never beaten the whole game on a single set of continues. As you'll notice right now, my whole score went down to 200 points because this is from a previous recording. This is from February 5. But anyway, here I'm going to show you how to defeat Dracula. And it's pretty easy. You can see a lot of people that did it much better than I did in speedruns and stuff. But this gets the work done. Anyway, so the idea is that just keep your distance, and this is a nice way to get 3 hits in one row. But yeah, just jump over the fireballs. That's the kind of like the best idea. And after he disappears, about 5 seconds later, just start moving again, because if you're at a complete standstill and when you see him apparating again, he might hit you. Here you can't see him, like he just simply shows up out of nowhere, and the reason is because this game ran at about 50 frames per second, and that's a irregular frame rate for my capture and recording device. So that's why you can hardly see him flickering, or don't see him flickering at all. Depends on how it's all finally rendered. I can't see him flickering on my screen, but I know that when I played the game, he actually flickered. So see right there, I did. If you're completely stopped and you start moving at the very end, you won't have enough time. So I always recommend after he disappears, hold on for a second, then start moving again. So that way he doesn't hit you. But yeah, this is all you need to do, is just simply jump over the fireballs and hit him in the face. That's all you need to do, and you're golden for the last part. So here we go. So as soon as you see him go, just throw and hit him in the head. That's the only place where you can actually damage him. So yeah, watch out and just simply keep at it. Sometimes he might throw fireballs at you, and sometimes he might do a really high jump. You can never really tell. It's completely random. But anyway, yeah, just simply keep on loading on him. And that's all you need to do. And there's a little bit of mistake on my part. I threw the holy water the wrong way. But don't worry. It's just enough. It's all that we need in order to beat him. There, I got lucky. And there you go. You're dead, buddy. Boom. And this, I think, was my fourth time defeating Castlevania, all in the same week, and I was so ecstatic. But yes, and that's pretty much how you do it. That's my run of Castlevania. I came to realize that you can like beat the whole game in about 30 minutes. And as a child, I wouldn't have believed you because I played the game for hours and hours and hours and hours, and it was so hard to beat the game. Like, you have no idea. If you ever watched the AVGN review of Castlevania, you'll find out he knew a whole lot more than I do about the this game and all the characters and all the reference that it made. As you'll see that you'll find a lot of weird names here, like you just might see just Christopher B, meaning that was just a reference to Christopher Lee here, like Barbara Sherry, that's Medusa, or Love Cheney as the Hunchback. You know, like these are just simply very, you know, like there you go, Cafe Bar Reed, Green Stranger for Fishman. This is just very strange. So apparently these credits are a joke. I don't know, and it's sad that the developers should have just simply, you know, pushed forward to get their name in there because they did an amazing amount of work, and you know, I like to honor them and say, you guys did a great job, but you can't say that because you know, they're not there. But anyway, after you finish the game, you immediately start again, and this is like second quest because the game is a lot harder. First off, you'll notice that we're at stage 19, meaning that we're gonna take a lot of damage for every single hit we take. And yeah, anyway, let me just show you. Oh yeah, I don't know if you remember. This is, yes, there you just prove that it's 1,000 points for getting the bag. But anyway, first off, look at that bat! That bat wasn't there in the very beginning of the game. And these zombies, I noticed them to be a lot. Oh, there you go. See, the bat now did 4 points of damage, whereas before it did a lot less. And yeah, man, this game is just it's an absolute wreck. It's not forgiving anymore. I like to do a run of this game, the second quest, just to see if I can beat it, but that'll be in the future because I'm all Castlevania out now, to be honest. But yeah, man, this game is fun. It's a lot of fun. Oh, when I on my original playthrough, when I lost, when I got to Castlevania, when I got to Dracula and all that, I was about to break 200,000 points, but I didn't. But anyway, guys, this was my run of Castlevania. I hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next vid. God bless you guys. Bye.